Why are you wearing a Steelers hat? I thought you were a Dolphins fan now.
I think that you may underestimate my ability to adapt to fair weather.
Don't they already have enough fans? I swear I see more Steelers bumper stickers around town than I do unexpired license plates. And that's despite the fact that we're 8 hours away from Pittsburgh.
Perhaps that is because they are a legendary team with a rich history of winning. Until they get to the playoffs. This year, the Steelers have a secret weapon that will propel them from a 9-win team all the way into a 10-win team. I'm speaking, of course, about former game show host and potential vice presidential candidate Aaron Rodgers, seen here looking like he just found out that RFK Jr. banned vaccines.
I gotta say, it's been a bit weird to watch the Steelers over the past few years. An organization known for its consistency and homegrown talent is suddenly just throwing anything at the wall to see what sticks. It's like they're so afraid of having one losing season that they refuse to just rip off the Band-Aid, accept a rebuilding year, and get back to where you were in the Big Ben years.
Excuse me, losing is never an option in Pittsburgh. Unless, of course, you voted for John Fetterman.
Yeah, that was a bit of a bait and switch there, wasn't it?
The backup quarterback is Mason Rudolph again, after he spent a year in Tennessee proving that second string is all he'll ever be. Behind him is 6th-round pick Will Howard, who will be selling supplemental insurance in 4 years, and Skylar Thompson, whose greatest accomplishment in Miami was only losing to the Bills by a little bit.
I wonder if Rudolph is looking forward to facing Myles Garrett again.
Oh, I'd venture to guess that when they see each other again, Rudolph will have some very colorful words for Myles Garrett.
Holy crap, how the hell have we not been banned from YouTube yet?
We are not popular enough for anyone to care, so we can basically say whatever we want. Except, of course, for, maybe at this point Israel should take a step back from bombing civilians and children. That's apparently a no-no on the internet.
Can we please just move on to the running backs?
I think you mean the running back. After getting rid of Najee Harris in the offseason so he can average 2 yards per carry in Los Angeles, we're left with Jaylen Warren leading the pack. Warren has shown a masterful ability to run laterally and get big yardage, if absolutely no one touches him. He's also a decent receiving threat out of the backfield, so expect a lot of discount double checkdowns this year for negative yardage, followed by slow motion clips of Aaron Rodgers angrily walking off the field while aggressively unbuckling his helmet. At wide receiver, we have DK Metcalf and, well, that's pretty much it. Earlier in the offseason, the Steelers decided to trade George Pickens to the Cowboys because drama has no place in the Steelers' locker room, unless you're practically every receiver they've ever had. And their current quarterback, or Le'Veon Bell.
I honestly completely forgot about Le'Veon Bell.
That is probably what the jury in Ohio was thinking before they ordered him to pay $25 million in damages to a sexual assault victim. You can take players out of the Steelers, but you can't take the Steelers out of the players.
This video is definitely going to go over well on the Steelers subreddit.
At tight end, we will be returning Pat Freiermuth so fans can shout Muth whenever he makes his one decent catch per game. We also traded for dynamic pass catcher Jonnu Smith, who the Dolphins decided to get rid of since they apparently have a crippling allergy to success.
Alright, well, in fairness, Smith has honestly only had like one really good season.
Which is about how many good seasons the Dolphins have had over the past 2 decades.
Well, that hurt a little.
The Steelers' offensive line was one of the worst in the league last year and did nothing to improve. Broderick Jones, drafted in 2023, is doing his best to take the worst first-round pick award away from Super Bowl champion Kenny Pickett. Luckily, the Steelers' starting quarterback is well known for being very patient with young players who might be prone to mistakes. Also, and this is totally unrelated, he may want to put some extra wrapping on his Achilles and stay away from any American flags this season. The defense, which over the past few years has basically had to pull double duty as the offense, will be led by TJ Watt whenever he's not injured. Watt is genuinely one of the best players in the league and completely transforms the team whenever he's on the field, which is a very important asset when the best player on offense is the kicker.
I mean, to be quite honest, the Steelers' defense scares me a little. They're always a top 10 unit and are loaded with stars.
Ah yes, like 96-year-old Cam Hayward and a Nepo baby. But they also added a soon-to-be-washed Jalen Ramsey, so I guess that counts as a star if your standards are very low. And as we all know, in Pittsburgh, the standard is the standard, which in this case means to simply kick field goals until even the other team gets bored and gives in. That bit of poetry is brought to you by inner city middle school principal Mike Tomlin, who has been coaching the Steelers so long that babies born during his first year in Pittsburgh now have OnlyFans accounts. Tomlin is probably one of the best coaches in NFL history, but that won't stop half the fan base from calling for his firing every offseason, due to what I'm sure are strictly football reasons, in the same way that Stephen Colbert's cancellation was strictly financial.
Wait a minute. Why did you describe him as inner city?
Anyway, we appreciate you for sitting through this preview of a team that clearly no one cares about. We will be attending the Dolphins at Steelers game on December 15th, and, if our producer loves his Steelers fan girlfriend enough, the following week as well against the Detroit Dan Campbells. Thanks again for watching, and we hope to see you there.